Weird. Okay. So my first sentence is Najma carried large flowers. Do you know where are the adjectives and
Yes.
where the nouns are?
Yes.
Where are they?
Noun is
Najma is a noun.
largest adjective.
Large is adjective. What about flowers?
Flowers noun.
Noun. Okay. So as you know, adjectives are the describing words. Let's do another sentence just to check one more time. How about this sentence? The white cloud may bring rain. What do you think? Can you find a noun or an adjective?
White cloud is noun.
White cloud, one of them is noun.
Or cloud.
Cloud
Cloud.
is the noun. The second one is the noun. Now, I learned that in some languages,
And rain too. Noun.
rain too is noun. Now, I
Rain.
learned in some languages that they put the adjective after. So, my students tell me Somali language does this. They say cloud white. Is that correct? Yeah. What language do you speak?
Amharic.
Amharic. What does Amharic do? Does Amharic put the adjective before or after? Do you say white cloud in your language or cloud white?
There was less rain this year.
Cloud.
Cloud white.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cloud white.
Interesting. That's so interesting. I love to learn new things about other languages. And white is the adjectives. Now, I'm going to give one that's a little bit hard, but you'll see if you can do it. Okay. Air can contain smoke particles. What do you think?
So we look at the adjective or the noun.
Noun. Air is a noun.
You start counting
Both of
raindrops, you can go right.
Then
Smokes.
smokes adjective.
Smoke is an adjective, but I thought smoke was a noun. Why is it an adjective here?
So in the grocery store, sign.
This is a difficult one because smoke is usually a noun, but sometimes we take nouns and we put them in front of other nouns and we make them become adjectives. It's a little bit strange. So I want to look in the news story for words like this. So I have a news story that we're going to look at. And so today, the grammar topic to learn about is those nouns that look like, those adjectives that look like nouns. Some adjectives look like they are nouns, so they make us feel confused. So we call them nominal adjectives.
And let's go over the new terms inside.
Nominal adjectives.
Who would like
So,
to read first?
They're very important to recognize the difference between the nouns and nominal adjectives so that we don't feel confused and we can read the news and understand what the news is saying. A lot of times, news articles use nominal adjectives. So, when I am reading or writing, I need to find the nouns and the adjectives. So remember, adjectives come before the noun in English, like white cloud. So if I'm reading this story and I find a sentence, or I think of my own sentence, I might say, heavy smoke may cause problems. I know, of course, the nouns are problems and smoke because this one comes after, and I know that heavy is an adjective This is just a normal adjective because it comes before. And I can even ask myself a question like, what kind of smoke was it? Heavy smoke. Yeah. So you can always ask yourself that question. What kind of smoke? Heavy smoke. Or change the words for a different sentence. If you look here in the middle, it says, it was caused by smoke from forest fires in Canada. It was caused by smoke forest fires Now here I might be confused. I might say, smoke looks like a noun, forest looks like a noun, fire looks like a noun, and Canada all look like nouns. But one of them is an adjective,
So I'm going to use some abbreviations. So
and it's this
protected
one, forest
areas.
fires.
Right.
Because I see that it comes first, and I can ask myself, what kind of fire?
Places
Forest fire.
where
So if I only read the beginning and I am not being very careful, I might say, it was caused by smoke from forest. Then I do not truly understand. Because it wasn't caused by smoke from forest, it was caused by smoke from fire. So finding the nouns and the adjectives can be important. So let's write them down. I'll have you write down my examples, and then you can write down your examples.
it sounds
So I would write down under regular adjectives, heavy smoke.
there's a word missing.
This one is a regular
So
adjective.
Protected areas are places where it is illegal to discriminate.
Regular adjectives, heavy smoke. Do you need a pencil? I have pencils. Here's a pencil. Here's a pencil.
Against.
Heavy smoke is a regular adjective. Forest fires is a nominal adjective. So I would write that down in this section here.
So that comes down to just
Forest
simply the way
fires.
that we
Because
use
this
the
one
word
looks like it's a
to
noun,
discriminate.
but it's not a noun.
You have that extra word
So-
against.
Where is my news story? Okay,
This is,
here's another example for us to look at.
modifies how
The National Weather Service in Chicago. First, the story starts and says, wondering why the sun looked a little strange over Chicago area Tuesday morning, the National Weather Service in Chicago says it was caused by smoke from forest fires in Canada. National Weather Service in Chicago. Which one of those are nouns and adjectives?
National is the national is a noun.
In Chicago.
National
National Weather Service in Chicago. This one is confusing. It has one regular adjective. One. Chicago is a noun. That one's pretty clear. Chicago is a noun. We know that. So which one of these is noun? National, weather, or
The next
service?
part of this exercise
Whether it's not.
Weather looks like it's a noun.
talk
Maybe.
about the sentences.
What else looks like a noun?
So, first of all, any questions about what's
National, maybe? I would say service also kind of looks like a noun. So now we need to ask, what kind of national? Or what kind of weather? What kind of service?
Ball tossing.
Which question can we answer?
Toss the ball. So you want to
What kind of weather?
read,
National.
National weather. So this one,
alright?
It must be an adjective.
And then
This one must be an adjective.
involved someone
Okay.
else.
How about this?
Ask
Do we
questions.
say what kind of weather or what kind of service?
So,
Remember,
start
in
off,
English, adjectives come first.
toss the ball.
So if adjectives come first,
After now.
the noun is probably service because it is the last
Pilot.
in this group of 3 words. It is the last
So
one.
we say
So I know that this one maybe is the noun. Service. Like, what kind of service? Customer
or
service?
We say
No.
and
Weather service.
Weather
fly
service.
a plane.
Okay.
You can be a pilot.
So we found 2 adjectives and a noun. That was pretty difficult. Now, national, I'll just let you know, national is actually a regular adjective. Because we say
A verb, yes. So you're not
nation
wrong
if we
by
want a
using
noun.
it. In the way you used it, we just
Weather
generally
is usually a noun,
we don't say
but this time it
you need to
is
have more information.
a nominal adjective.
You could
So weather service
before airplanes came along.
is the adjective that we put here.
Boats. But the pilot was a
And if you want to write or circle or do anything on these papers, this paper is yours. You can do anything that you like with this paper. Okay? It's yours. Okay. Let's do another example together. Okay. Let's see. So we did the National Weather Service in Chicago, and we found some adjectives here. Said it was caused by smoke from forest fires. We already did forest fires. How about this one? Specifically in central and southern Saskatchewan.
Either you could say
In central and southern
in general we're lazy, so we drop things. So we just drop the air off.
Saskatchewan, and I don't know how Saskatchewan is spelled without right looking at it. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think are the nouns and adjectives? Saskatchewan is noun. It is the name, just like Chicago.
Or actually, women can be pilots.
Central
Yeah.
and southern also
Talking
is a
about
noun.
women in general,
Noun.
we should use
Think,
plural.
what is it doing? Is it saying a person, a place like library, or a thing? Or is it describing?
It's describing something.
Women,
It's describing something. So if it's describing something, it
since we're
is
talking about
adjective.
women, right, which is plural.
What kind of Saskatchewan?
So use the plural
The
form.
central
Agree
Saskatchewan.
with
Or southern Saskatchewan. The noun of this word would be south,
Okay.
in the south. Southern is adjective.
In this
Central
case,
is
you
adjective.
only have to mention what
So are these regular?
if you
Or are these nominal?
pilot as a verb. Right now,
These are
it's a
regular.
noun.
If we use the word south, which is the noun, then it would be nominal. These are regular adjectives. Regular adjectives.
You can, if you want to. You can say women can be airplane pilots or ships pilots. So women can be ships pilots.
Okay, let's continue looking at this next sentence. A layer of ash from the fires rose into the atmosphere and created the haze.
We also say airline
So,
instead of airplane,
a layer of ash.
right? Airline pilots.
Here we have only nouns. Layer, ash. From the fires. Noun or adjective? noun, only noun, fires, rose into the atmosphere, noun or adjective? Noun, and created the haze. Haze, noun or adjective?
Adjective.
If it's at the end of a sentence, it's probably going to be a noun, but haze is the word that is similar to smoke. It means smoke. So that one's also a noun. This sentence is not very interesting to us because it doesn't have any adjectives. But the next sentence has some interesting adjectives for us. Chicago residents took to social media oops.
Your choice.
Took to social media. Okay. There are 2 nouns and 2 adjectives. I want you to discuss and tell me what you think. Social media. Which one is a noun? Social or media?
Chicago also is a noun. President is also a noun.
But I told you there were 2
No.
nouns and 2 adjectives. So where are the adjectives?
Social media.
Social media. Social. Adjectives. Left-hand writing is not very good. So where's the last adjective? Is it Chicago or residents? Adjectives come before. So as strange as it may be, Chicago here is a describing word. Even though we know it's a noun, we know Chicago is a noun, but it's describing something. Wow. What kind of residents?
Chicago resident.
Chicago residents, the Chicago kind. So also we can say here like Minneapolis residents or St. Paul residents. It makes the city name into something like an adjective, which is very strange. So this one of these is regular adjective, and one of these is nominal adjective. Which one is regular? Chicago?
Right.
This one is the easy normal adjective? Or this one the confusing adjective that looks like a noun?
Yes, it's
Confusing? Which one made us more confused? Chicago or social? Chicago made us confused. It looked like a noun.
because sometimes it's a noun and the other times it's adjective.
Yes, social is always an adjective. So we would call social media social, regular adjective. Social is regular. Just like big or large. That one did not make us very confused. We found it pretty easy.
So Chicago is a nominal adjective at this time.
At this time, it's a nominal adjective. Earlier in the story, Chicago was a regular noun.
Yes.
But at this sentence, it is a nominal adjective. Isn't that strange how English language just takes some nouns and pretends that they are adjectives? And it can be very confusing. Let's see. Okay. Here we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit. On Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit to share photos of the weird-looking sun out during the morning commute. Okay, so here's what I want to do. Right before we finish, I want to write down some of these 2-word or 3-word groups, and I want you to think by yourself and write down where is the adjective, okay? So I'll write some of them on the board. and you can tell me what you think by writing it on your paper. Weird looking sun.
So you can say women can farm. You could also say they go to the farm. But we're gonna work this through for you now. Farm. So farming, right? Farming is a occupation, right? Farm is a place, it's a noun. Farming is a noun also, but this is an occupation. Someone who farms is what we call someone who farms. Farmer.
Okay. So I don't want to take too much time from your writing lesson because I think the writing lesson is going to be really fun. But before we get to there, I want each of you to write on this paper
Women can't be farmers.
which words in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are adjectives,
All right.
and which one is irregular, which one is not at all. Just give it a try.
So we look the sun is not normal that the sun.
Yep. That means it's a weird sun. Weird sun. So write on your paper, weird looking, this is one word, weird looking. Does weird looking sun go on regular adjectives or nominal adjectives? Write down what you think on your paper.
Someone is living on a farm. Family is living on a farm.
Which one is the adjective? And where does it go?
On a farm.
During the morning commute, which one is the adjective?
So they
And where does it go?
Do you remember last week we talked about homemakers? Okay, so that's basically it. Okay. So we could say women on farms. Can be homemakers. Or women on farms. Or women can't be farmers. Can you think of anything off the top of your head? Oh, well, let's share with us an idea. Share with us. You've got something written down there. Give it a try. I promise I won't pick you apart too hard.
So what do you think? Which one is the adjective in number 1?
Sun is low.
Sun is a noun, so which one is the adjective?
Where?
Weird looking. Weird looking. So
It's
Is that regular or nominal?
So I think
Should
it's
be not.
not regular.
It's regular because weird looking. It's not a noun
Oh, you have
anytime.
Yeah, sure.
It can only be adjective. So, like, for example, the other ones that I have in my nominal adjective list, I have like Chicago. Chicago is sometimes a noun, sometimes an adjective.
Babysitter.
Weird is only an adjective. I can't say, oh, look, this is the weird. Just like I can say, this is the chair.
Although you could be a
How about
babysitter.
number 2?
Yeah, you could
During
be a
the morning
babysitter,
commute.
but it's
Where
not
is
a
the
job
adjective?
description.
During
It's not a job.
During
Commute.
morning is the adjective. Morning commute. The words we say, what kind of commute? Morning commute. Do you know what a commute is? It's when you're driving in the morning to your job. The commute to your job.
Women can be
What kind of commute?
babysitters.
Morning commute. Is this one regular adjective or nominal adjective?
Women can.
Nominal. Why?
Sana.
It's a noun most of the time. What about this one? National Weather Service.
Can babysit.
2 adjectives. What are they? National
Well,
and weather.
So that's babysit is the verb.
Which one is regular noun?
Babysitter is the noun.
National.
This is someone who does
And which
this.
one is the adjective?
person
Wait. Which
does
one is
that.
the strange nominal adjective?
And
Weather. Yeah. Weather can sometimes be a noun.
Annoyances.
So we call it a nominal adjective. And this one, smoke particles. Where
Although,
is the
yeah,
adjective?
Yeah, you might have to babysit a baby sister.
Smoke.
but there's
Is this regular or nominal?
nominal.
Can it be a noun? Can smoke be a noun?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it must be nominal. If it can be a noun, it's nominal. How about blue light?
Lights
Blue.
adjective.
Blue. Blue is the adjective. Which light? It's the blue light. What kind of light? The blue one. Is blue regular or nominal? Can it be a noun? This is the blue.
Blue is the color.
Blue, well, the noun is color. Blue is the adjective. So what color? Blue color. So this one would be just regular
Because
adjective.
I know in
We don't think it's a noun.
So it's
Okay.
not nominal adjective.
that was
Not nominal adjective. This one is regular adjective.
traditional. And
hmm
you didn't say.
You might hear it in your beginning class of English. Blue. This is an adjective. What kind of a book do you have? A blue book.
It would change
Okay.
itself.